Hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Queen of Wands. I am Pat. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. What's shaking, everybody? I hope all is well. Thank you for all of the loves, the likes, the shares, and thank you for subscribing, purchasing, and booking, and everything you guys do to help me grow the channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much, okay? So, I just want to hey, I got a message here, a brief message, but 2:36. I was actually finna run out and pick up something, but I was stopped. All right. And I was stopped because Divine has a message here. All right. So it's like I had to unpack myself and get this message. So it's like when Divine wants to give me a message, I stop immediately what I'm doing and I take in my messages. And I had this here because Divine said, yes, because you're an angel. All right, I picked this up off the table. It's up here on my desk. But Divine said, you are an angel. And I just looked at this, when I was just getting started here. But I also, to confirm, after I got this message at 2:36, by the time I finished getting these channeled messages, it was 3:33. And that was a confirmation that Divine wants me to deliver this message to you guys. All right. And this is a message of, and also just to let you guys learn about signs and synchronicities. All right. If you guys are hearing different things or being nudged about things, Divine is trying to connect with your intuition. All right. Divine wants you guys to start learning about intuition and notice signs and synchronicities. We readers, we try to share a lot of energy with you guys on how to connect with your signs and synchronicities. All right. And that can give you some guidance as where to move forward with. Okay. Now, Divine is saying if he, if they, if Divine, if Spirit, the universe, if they have to use their power, they will. If they have to utilize their force and their power, they will, because they see people's intentions. Immediately when I sat down, I was guided to get this deck right here because this has a lot of spirit and universe energy. Okay. And Divine saying things are about to take place because it's divine timing. It's divine timing. All right. And karma is taking place. Whether it's good karma or whether it's bad karma, it's taking place. And this is Divine is saying, if I have to use my power because of people's intentions, I will. Because Divine think that it's a bad idea. A lot of you guys have been warned about some shit that you're doing. It's a bad idea. They have said it will be an unlikely outcome. It will be a regretful outcome. This is a warning. All right. And somebody said, no, I'm not. You're not God. Nope, I'm not God. But God said, I am a messenger. I am a messenger. And that's what I'm doing here, delivering a messenger, a message. Because 333, I'm also a catalyst to your change and your growth. Okay. So this is my message that I channel. Okay. Divine work with us all differently and individually and spiritually as well. Okay. And Divine is saying, yes, yes, this is a message. Okay. You guys are all fearing some shit, in fear. All right. It's time for you guys to take charge. Okay. Divine said, I chose you, Queen of Wands, to deliver this message because of my fierce and my voice. A lot of people complain about it. Divine said, yeah, 30. But maybe this is what someone needs to let you guys know how Divine feels and they're ready to erupt some shit. This what this message is about. All right. Divine said, yes. Okay. Divine said, you are protected. So a lot of you guys are protected. Everybody is protected. The world is protected. But also Divine's beings and messengers are protected because we're under heavy scrutiny and attack at this time. And Divine is letting you know that you are shielded. You are protected from all hurt, harm, and danger. I'm watching you. Your tribe is here. Trust the universe. Somebody don't want me to say this message. I keep getting throat chakra energy here. All right. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And this is a learning lesson. You will survive this. You will overcome this. This is not your first rodeo. Change your thought. Change your projection. Change your perspective as well. Stop projecting negative energy onto you through your thoughts. All right. Yes, is energy, negative energy being thrown your way. They asking you to fix your energy and just focus on other things like creativity. Okay. That's the main thing I hear is creativity. All right. And they handling this. That's what they want you guys to know, that you are protected and they will use their force and power because they see people's intentions. And they're telling you and warning someone here that it's a bad idea. All right. And Divine said it will be a lot of truths that come out here. And some of it has to do with a lot of Adam and Eve energy. All right. The next is Divine and the universe see that someone wants to leave you out in the cold. Divine sees that some of you guys are left out in the cold. And Divine see that someone wants to make you homeless, penniless, businessless, okay? Wants to see you lose it all. Now, Divine see that you guys could be struggling. Divine see the thievery that's going on here. All right? Your ancestors see. It's like it's counsel going on here, okay? And Divine see that people playing games with your money. People holding on to your money. People sharing your money, splitting your money. Six of Pentacles here. Divine's asking everybody to have strength, have patience, and hold on. The next message that I have is channeled messages. All channeled messages here. All right. Divine gave me chines and confirmations as I did this energy. I got a pissed energy. When I got this, it's like Divine said, get your coffee. It's like when you connect it to the Divine, you hear all kind of messages. They said, get your coffee. See how I told you guys when I connect with the Divine, you will just hear things that come out of your mouth. You will just connect and just hear stuff that come out of your mouth. I feel like I just had a full conversation with Divine, but this time I understood what it was. I feel like I have been connecting with Divine all along, but this time I feel like I had a full conversation. And I wrote this shit down. I wrote it down because this is a message, all right, also from the Divine, okay? And it's ancestors. It's pissed energy. 333. Counsel. Divine, your ancestors, your archangels, Archangel Michael, your ancestors, and Divine. They're all at council. It's like a courtroom energy here. This is divine justice and divine law. What you put out there, it's time for you to be judged. Divine counsel and divine law is here. And the word is hell to pay. We've only just begun with our towers. They've only just begun. It's like they got this big book and they just roaming through it. And they just finding out all of the filth and the greed that has taken place. Divine is aware of the stealing of revenue. Multiple readers is being affected by this energy. There is views that's being affected, as well as revenue. And they just said, say analytics, and that's it. Okay? Divine is saying there's multiple financial institutions that could be facing tower moments. Ooh, all right. Multiple financial institutions that's facing tower moments due to greed, gluttony, and lust. All right. This is like a sex, lies, and videotape energy. Like divine is going through the book of divine law, and they just see some that inscrupulous, I hope I'm saying that right, word energy, words and behavior here, and just out of control, just toxic, and that word that keep coming up in here. And guys, as you know, in the readings, divine has been coming up, and God has been coming up so much in these readings. And that's why they're calling now justice and divine law. Okay? And I have a whole story that they want me to share with you guys, and this is really deep. So I have the energy of a life and death situation, all right, that might take place here, all right? And divine saying this might take place because someone is out to do some fuck shit, to harm someone physically, all right? And what happens here is somebody, when they try to plan and plot and strategize this against you, something is going to happen out of nowhere. Divine said it would be a ripple effect because someone be ripped away and they won't have that opportunity to harm Divine's being. And they just kept making me feel this ripped away. Like somebody's trying to rip you away from your loved ones, your children, your family. So Divine is about to make an example out of you. When you wake up, if you wake up, someone is about to be in a blackout state. Someone's about to be unconscious. Unconscious. Someone might be in a coma. This is when you will be judged. This will be your time for divine law. This is when you will meet your maker. In this situation that divine is putting in your life because of what you just tried to do and what you just planned and what you just plotted and put together. This is where you will be judged. This is divine's law. You will be wiped away. When you wake up, if you wake up, you will be a different person. This is when you will reach a phoenix rising, your awakening. Somebody has not realized the ripple effect of what they're doing to people's lives. This is in regards to spell work. The ripple effect that they could be losing loved ones around them because they're doing death spells. The ripple effect that they could be getting sick. Their kids could be getting sick. They could be homeless. They could be losing jobs. But someone continuously want to do this to you or your family or whoever it is that they're pissed off at. But they don't see the ripple effect that's happening to all of the people around them because it keeps getting returned to the sender. So we got to pick somebody that we're going to send it to. Okay? So somebody, divine said, has not realized the ripple effect of this. So that's why you will meet your maker and divine law will step in here on this situation. There's going to be a major shakeup. Divine, whatever this situation is, It's sexual abuse, physical abuse. It's stealing, greed, and gluttony. It's whatever this wake-up call will be. A rude awakening. If divine allows you to continue to be on this earth, you will be disabled. You will be disabled from ever hurting another being again. You will be disabled in some form or fashion from ever hurting another being again. You will be handicapped from your addictions, your drugs, from hurting others. Divine said, what happened to Adam and Eve? That story. This is how this world is. What happened to the 10 Commandments? This has turned into a lusty, greedy place. At 2:48, my phone chimed when I wrote down 10 Commandments and Adam and Eve. Divine said no one abides by the 10 Commandments. No one cares about divine law, divine rules anymore. No one cares. All right? This world has turned into a dark place. Divine said, all that I have sacrificed for you, is this what I get in return? The hurt to see us going around hurting each other when he got hurt for us. Now, divine is a being. I don't want anybody saying, he, how you know, or whatever. It's not about that. I'm a messenger, okay? So please don't, be negative towards that, okay? Because I connect with divine very well, okay? My next message here from the divine is, whatever way that you are out here hurting somebody, whatever way that you was out here hurting somebody, if you survive your life or death situation, however you was hurting that person, that's going to be your greatest loss. And what I mean on that is, if you was a hacker, you might have hand problems. You could lose your hands. You could have metal hands. Something what might happen to your hands. Okay? So you won't be able to hack or hurt people anymore. Okay? If you was a rapist, you might be paralyzed from your waist down. You might have sexual problems. You might have, issues to where you can't perform anymore. Divine is going to handicap you. So wherever your greatest ability that you use to hurt people, that'll be your greatest loss. Okay? That'll be your greatest loss. If your brain was what you used to always come up with plots and plans, be careful, because that might be your greatest loss. Okay? So divine is letting you know nothing is hidden. Whatever you out here doing, it will be whatever you're inflicting upon others, that will be your greatest loss. All right? If divine allow you to wake up every day, if divine allow you to get out of bed and live another day on his divine universe. Okay? I get this blackout energy again, this unconscious level energy, this coma energy. That's going to be where you're going to be out and you're going to be judged. It's like you're going to go into divine's courtroom and you're going to get judged on all this fuck shit that you did to people. Because divine see all, nothing was hidden. Nothing was hidden. Nothing is hidden. Divine see all. So while you was watching over whatever you were doing, somebody was watching you. All right. Divine, it could be a major weather disaster. And this could be in multiple locations. All right, just weather disasters that just start happening in multiple locations. All right, you might start seeing alerts, or you might start hearing more of it on the news. All right, and they say as well as financial institutions crumbling. All right, as well as the downfall of major corporations due to embezzlement fraud. They said when I sung the Mary J. Blige song the other day, you going down, 'cause God ain't around, baby. Your whole world's about to be upside down. Divine said that was the intro to this message. All right. And Divine really wants someone to know that, what you bring upon others is what happens to you. Someone has been trying to afflict the worst energies and hate and death and anything upon you and your family that you could even imagine. And Divine is highly pissed off about that. Someone has been putting so much energy into getting you evicted, messing up your credit, stealing your money to make you homeless, being unable to pay your rent. You're not crazy, but Divine asking you, don't dwell on it. They know. They're working on it. Have patience. Divine timing. All right. They know. They hear y'all complaints. All right. But they said all you got to do is say a word on it. Just let them know, and they have it. They have it. They hear you. Don't think that you overlooked because everybody coming to God with prayers. They hear you. They love you. They taking care of it. All right. And this Divine is saying that it's not always about the cards. Divine said, I'm taking you to another level. And it's like I had a full conversation with Divine, and they was like, fly like an eagle. All right. And I got that song in my head. So sometimes I feel like I really communicate with Holy Spirit. And I got this message here, and it was like, Divine called me their road dog. I was like, they road dog. And I was like, wow. And I was like, dang, Holy Spirit, why you call me the road dog? They was like, why you think you be on these little trips on the road? And I never really looked at it like that. And I feel like Divine was really telling me, and I never looked at it like that. And it's like somebody responded to me and talked back to me. If you guys recognize the signs and the synchronicities, you'll get a lot of answers. And I was like, why wow. And they told me they're taking me to another level. And I sit down here when I was like, wow. And I was like hearing things and hear things. And I was like, and it's like Divine saying, yeah, I'm talking to you. And I just start to laugh and stuff because I'm like wondering. And it's like Divine teaching me to subject myself to the things that I hear and stop being in fear of the messages, because Divine is taking me to another level, heavy channeling in addition to my cards. So I'll be giving you messages like this as well. Divine said today this message was about the high priestess and the hierophant. All right, we had lunch. All right, and this is message right here. Divine said we're going to be traveling all over the world giving our messages. All right, and I am highly protected and have no fear because Divine is here. Okay, but this one message right here, and I was like, closing down shop and everything and getting, these messages right here. And it was FBI, CIA, private bookkeepers. All right. Divine law, divine justice is here. And my phone chimed. So these companies could be bringing in their own bookkeeping keepers to see what's going on here. All right, so that's what I have for my channel messages. You know, I'm getting it together with this new level of divine that they're taking me to. All right, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching me. Have a great afternoon, and I'll be back with the other shit this evening. Bye bye.